Four teenage girls from Atlanta took destiny into their own hands when they decided to create a unique music group unlike anything anyone had seen before. Their musical journey helped kick off a special time in music and left a mark that's still referenced and respected today. In the early 90s, sisters Latasha and Tamika Scott wanted to form a singing group. They enlisted 3 friends who attended Tri-Cities High School with them in Atlanta, Georgia. The group of 5 ladies shrunk to 4, and the girls started rehearsing harmonies together every chance they could. The group cycled through names, spending a short time as Touche and Atlanta's Best Kept Secret, before landing on and sticking with Xscape. Ian Burke, who also founded TLC, managed Xscape early on. Ian brought the teens to audition for hit producer Dallas Austin. Dallas wasn't into Xscape. Since most of the songs they sung were gospel, they were accustomed to projecting their voices. Dallas was concerned their loud singing wouldn't record well and decided to pass on the group. Following this experience, the girls worked on refining their sound, singing softer and rehearsing. Eventually, Xscape crossed paths with super producer Jermaine Dupri, serenading him happy birthday at a party. All their practicing paid off. JD loved their style and decided to sign the group to his So Def imprint. Xscape's first album, Hummin' Comin' At Ya, was released in 1993. At first, Xscape dressed like rappers. Jermaine Dupri felt it was a good way to introduce them. They would look like rappers and shock people hearing them sing. JD was right. The ladies were a hit. The album peaked at number 17 on Billboard's Top 200. The first single, Just Kickin' It, reached number 2 on Billboard's Hot 100, pushing Xscape in front of the industry and fans. Hummin' Comin' At Ya was certified platinum, selling over 1 million records. The ladies of Xscape were young, even some of them fresh out of high school when they got their first taste of musical success. In 1994, Xscape appeared on the motion picture soundtrack for Jim Carrey's box office blockbuster, The Mask. As a new group, landing on the soundtrack was a great sign of the success that would follow. In 1995, Xscape went back into the studio and released their sophomore album, Off the Hook. Their lead single, Feel So Good, charted on Billboard's Hot 100. The follow-up single, Who Can I Run To, charted even higher, making it to the top 10 of Billboard's Hot 100. Even today, Who Can I Run To is still one of Xscape's highest streamed records. Off the Hook went platinum, selling north of 1 million records by 1996. Xscape soundtrack placements didn't stop. Their music was featured on soundtracks for 2 more films, Soul Food and Love Jones. In 1998, Xscape released their third and final album as a quartet. Traces of My Lipstick, like their 2 previous albums, earned attention, produced a huge single, and another platinum album. The Jermaine Dupri produced work charted at number 6 on the top R&B hip-hop charts, and their single, The Arms of the One Who Loves You, written by legendary songwriter Diane Warren, sold over 800,000 copies, going gold. Around the time of their third album, Latasha Scott decided to leave the group to pursue a solo career. By 1999, Xscape was officially on a hiatus as a group. Tiny Harris and Candy Burris attempted to launch themselves as a duo, and in the process, created hits for other mega girl groups of the time. They penned No Scrubs, which eventually ended up on TLC's 1999 album, Fan Mail. The single skyrocketed as one of TLC's biggest hits. The success of the record landed a Grammy win for TLC, Tiny and Candy in 2000, further solidifying their musical abilities beyond being performers. Around 2005, the group attempted to reunite to record a 5th Xscape album, but unfortunately, it never came to fruition. Individually and collectively, the women of Xscape have had successes following their stardom in the 90s. Then in 2017, the group finally got back together to tour and did a 4-part reality show produced by Mona Scott Young, celebrating the 25th anniversary of their debut album. Today, in 2021, there's still loyalty, respect, and a demand for Xscape. Later this year, Xscape will be on the road, touring and performing some of their latest and greatest hits. Samples by 21 Savage and Summer Walker, Anderson .Paak, and Wale prove Xscape's catalog is still making an impact. Their legacy will forever be embedded into R&B history. With over 7 million albums sold and 3 platinum records, crew love is immeasurable for Xscape.